One last video request, then I'm going to take a shower, take a shit. You will write. Fucking hate writing. Where do we go? Where's the thing? Here's the clip. All right, here we go. Young man writes, happy holidays, Aaron. Let's get this closer. Hope you've been better than well. I need your input on how I should deal with something. My parents have been at each other's necks for years, and we're a hair's breadth away from a divorce settlement here in the state earlier this year. But before the judge issued any decree, they pulled back since they were afraid it would cause friction with our soon-to-be in-laws. My sister got married last month and my brother 2 weeks ago. My brother had asked them for help paying for his wedding earlier this year. Now, what a lot of people don't know is the client, they are not Native Americans. I think their parents are immigrants, and he's first generation, or his generation of kids. They're from a different country, and I'm not going to say which because it kind of identify them. When you come to the United States, if you're an immigrant, you're new, or your parents are immigrants, you're being born into this thing, but there's still that holdover, that cultural holdover in the United States. But this goes anywhere from economics, but especially in the United States. You do not you do not mix your finances with anybody, including your parents. And this is I'll say this much. Well, no, I can't say this much. This comes from, I guess old cultures cover all cultures. This is an old cultural holdover where you go running back to your parents. Oh, Dad, can you help me with a wedding? Are you fucking joking me? A wedding? A wedding. Paying for a wedding? You know what you get out of a wedding? You get nothing out of weddings. That's why you'll open to Vegas and get married by the Flying Elvises is a great idea. I've weddings, and I've seen it happen more than once, where they've taken us up on such critical levels of debt that it torches their finances, and then they get divorced because of their finances. Because she had to have her day. I want my day, Tina. It's my day. But this is beyond Tina and her day. This is strictly a foreign affair outside the United States, where different cultures, I won't mention which, but it's more than one, you view it as this opportunity to brag and show wealth you ain't got. My son, well, look at the fucking throw it in an IRA. You're in the United States now, right? Throw it in an IRA. Pay off a house. Make a down payment on the house. Do not piss away this money. But already we have now complicated it by having your brother ask your dad for money. Where'd we go? Now that die has been cast. So my parents took out a home equity loan of credit just in case. I sat with my brother and sister and walked them through how to finance things without involving our parents. Good older brother. That's a good older brother. So they didn't end up needing any money from my parents. Good. That's good. You have done, you've earned your way into heaven there now. You have done your good elderly brother deed for your life, as far as I'm concerned. After I came back from the weddings overseas, the bank sent a bill to my parents' house for a $100,000 line of credit. When we talked it out, my dad said he took it because he doesn't trust my mom and told her to sue him if she wants. Ridiculous, I know, but this is why I'm a misanthrope. My brother feels very guilty and responsible for indirectly allowing this to happen. No, you talked. We'll stop right here. That's not what happened. That is objectively not what happened. You talked your brother out of it. He didn't need the money. And then separate of both of you, separate of everybody, your dad made the conscious decision, incentivized by things that have nothing to do with you. It has something to do with your mother and him and the divorce. He decided to take that home equity line of credit. That doesn't have your fingerprints on it at all. So you guys are objectively absolved of that. Okay? That's not your responsibility. When he demanded my dad return the money, he refused and told my brother to get out of his face, or he called the police. So they're not on speaking terms. My sister also wants nothing to do with my dad. My dad doesn't actually need the money, but he's doing this to spite my mom and force her to go all the way through with a divorce this time. He's retired and inherited an apartment in the homeland and plans to stay there for a foreseeable future. I've told my mom to sue him there, but she's wishy-washy because she's worried of what people will say. My mom is a private school teacher and makes next to nothing. Well, she probably should have chose a better degree, huh? I'm an asshole. I can't. Oh, the poor teacher lady. No, you got to teach. You had an easy job forever. Now this is the consequence. If you learn to code, this wouldn't. You'd be like, I got my own fucking money. Bye. And she's on leave of absence now. She has no current income. She's staying at her brother's house for the time being. What do you think my and my siblings' involvement should be vis-a-vis making payments on the line of credit and navigating the divorce proceedings or lack thereof? If it matters, I have my own house and my brother and sister bought a duplex they're paying off together. Oh, that's smart. Each of them living in one apartment. Oh, that's very smart. Living in one apartment. All right, there you go. All three of us are financially independent. My new brother-in-law and sister-in-law know that's something else, but they haven't asked for details. Sam. All right. Here's the deal. Your and your siblings' involvement should be absolutely not. Paying the line of credit? That's not your credit. That's not your response. That's your dad's responsibility. He took it out and he didn't need it. He took it out on a house. He just maybe... Well, you should know you're a pro at this. If he takes out the line of credit and it doesn't mean, unless your dad pissed it away on shit, he probably has the cash sitting around somewhere. This is a defensive move. He has a debt against the house. So if the wife comes after him, he has cash laying around. He could spend it in the home country. That's what he's probably doing. He doesn't need your help. You're not paying. You don't owe. Okay, I already objectively told you. You don't. This is not your fault. Fingerprints are not on it. This is your dad's decision. This is your dad's debt, and it's your dad's assets. You have nothing to do with this, and you shouldn't have anything to do with this. Again, I am amused with foreign cultures because I'm American. I was brought up, here's your key, kid, latchkey kid. Oh, yeah, okay, we care about you. Bye. Maybe it's just easier for American kids to yeah, fuck the parents. They're on their own. Yeah, I'm on my own. Guess what? So are you. So again, culturally, maybe you have this traditional compunction to take care of your parent. Fuck that shit. No, and forget culture. This has nothing to do with culture, what boundaries you're in. That's the actions of your father. Logically, actually, and in reality, that's your dad's problem. And your parents navigating the divorce, that has nothing to do with you kids. You kids, and here's the problem. You start exchanging money and transaction money. Now you are tied up with them. I would avoid them like someone that got the gonorrhea herpes syphilis. All right? You don't even touch them. I'm not saying don't talk to your parents. I'm not saying don't love them. But you could not know. Hey, mom, dad, do whatever. They want to talk about? Nope. That's your deal. You don't even... Not only do you not get involved financially, you don't even get involved emotionally or socially. No, dad, mom, you figure out. Bye. I got other shit to do. I love you both. See you. Bye. But God Almighty, you do not make payments on the line of credit. No, life is tough enough, right? You got your siblings just got married. I'm sure they're happy, but there's going to be hurdles of financial transactions and debts and paying off the mortgage. So we're going to have kids. Hopefully none of them have health issues, the kids, but they might. You guys, as the siblings, have enough on your plate to worry about. Take care of your fucking selves and do not feel obliged to take care of other people when they make mistakes. Or frankly, that's business that's none of yours. This is none of your business. And I know you love them. And you want to get it. No. Let them be. All right. That's the best. Okay, here's another problem. You go and get involved, either emotionally or financially, and then they're going to start weaponizing you guys against, well, you talk to Dad, and you talk to Frank, and Bobby talked to Steve, and why don't you talk to your mom? Why are you talking to your father? Like, oh, fuck it. You kids have got to be the adults in this situation now. All right? And the best way is to American the fuck up and cut your parents off. That's your house. Those are your bank accounts, and that's your problems. Hi, love you. Yep, I'll be here for Christmas. See you. I'm going away now. Oh, Thanksgiving. Love you, Ma. Thanks for the turkey. Love you, Dad. See you. Bye. No, wait. I don't care what your mother... Did you know what your mother did? No, and I don't care, Dad. Your father... I don't care. I got my own life. I got my own wife. I got my own kids. I got to deal with that shit. Frankie, not that you name your kid Frankie, but let's say you named your kid Frankie is puking up all over the place. And I'm afraid he's spreading the disease to Amy, my daughter. And now Amy's throwing, projectile vomit. You worry about your projectile vomit. Do not worry about the projectile vomit of anyone else. And that's it. There you go. No super chats. Hey, this is nice. I can just get out of here. All right. Links down below. Questions, answers, all that other good stuff. I'll save you a world of pain and agony for, on average, a $35 video. See you guys later. Toodles.